Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to some more VGC. So we're just jumping back into our second episode of the new season. We are using the same rental team as last time. The hope with this episode at least is to get close to Master Ball tier, like basically to win all three. Interesting looking team. You got Regieleki, you got a Tornadus, Dragonite obviously, Rillaboom, Landorus, and Urshifu. Regieleki is a bit of a problem for this team. Now I'm looking at it. We could see, say, like a Tornadus lead along with Landorus potentially, to set up Tailwind and then Dynamax to Landorus and sort of go in from there. Thinking of leading Cress. The other option is Regieleki to set up screens or Electro Web, so I don't want to lose turn 1 to a Regieleki again. Could also lead Tyranitar. They've got a pretty good matchup against his team outside of Urshi, and actually, the more I look at his team, I'm like, wait a minute, it's not a good matchup at all. Alright. And Landorus is a real problem for this team. Like, actually. I really don't want to bring Coco. I mean, it will help with the Rillaboom to get rid of the terrain. Maybe we have to bring Charizard. So this is where this team gets a bit awkward because I'm bringing Charizard and Kartana and both really want a Dynamax to be fully effective. And so our main goal, I guess, to start off with is to either nullify Tailwind with a Trick Room or Icy Winds. This depends on what he leads, like if he leads a Landorus. Okay, Torn plus Urshi. I'm assuming that's the dark one. So if you're my opponent, are you fearing that I have a flying type move like every other Landorus? Like, so their option is Tailwind, a plus Wicked Blow into Cress, which probably kills me, I'm assuming, or they could have Ice Punch. Both of those are a problem. I'm gonna Icy Wind, and I'm gonna Superpower the Urshi. I have no idea if this KOs. What if I Dynamax Urshi? Okay, they didn't Dynamax. I use Sash. Well, just found out whether that KOs or not. And Torn didn't go for a... Interesting. Do we die to a Wicked Blow? I hope not. If it's Sash, we might live, but if it's banned, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, we actually die. Okay. Alright. I think Zard here is a good option. Zard is going to take big boy damage from a Wicked Blow. I wonder if Wildfire is a better option. Because they could just Tailwind here. I want to keep Landorus around just because obviously Scarf Landorus is very handy. It's a shame, like, so twofold of like Superpower not KOing and then Wicked Blow KOing us back. I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised, like Wicked Blow almost, I think has a chance to KO a max defense Dusclops. If you're choice banned Urshi. So, maybe they are choice banded. Yeah, they are just Icy Winding. Kartana takes a fair chunk from that. So I was tempted to Airstream to nullify that, but I want this double KO if I can. That's definitely banned. That has to be banded. That did way too much damage. Yeah, so the Focus Sash is obviously on the Torn. Wildfire should pick up the double, I think. Sadly, we have used up our G-Max, like our Dynamax, to effectively pick up this KO without them revealing their Dynamax, and we've had to give up a speed drop on Kartana. Actually, now I think about it, yeah, Airstream is a better play though, because Kartana would have been back to normal speed, it would have outsped the Urshi, and now we're going to deal with a Landorus. It's probably Choice Scarf and a Rillaboom. Oh boy. Okay. It's tough. It's really, really tough. Is it worth trying to keep the Zard alive? Because if you're my opponent, do you Rock Slide and go for... Wait, actually you could Dynamax Landorus, I suppose. Yeah, wait, I never should have let that speed drop go through. That's my mistake. Alright, so we'll Cycle Intimidate, reset the speed on Kartana, but Landorus most likely Dynamaxes and goes for Airstream. Yeah, that one mistake on my part cost us the game. That's very disappointing. That's my 100% my fault too. We should have won this game. The only way we win this is if he goes for Rockfall into our Landorus, but no, it's always Airstream. I guess I could have max guarded there. That was probably the better play, to be honest. Yeah. So many misplays. Alright. Brick Break. Okay. Interesting. Alright. The only way we win this is if Kartana survives an Airstream. And it's not surviving an Airstream, like, guaranteed. But... what else can we do? So we are adamant max speed, so we'll see if they're... Okay, they must be adamant too. And maybe not even max speed. Airstream Landorus, okay. So Rillaboom will outspeed us here. Curious to see how much Brick Break does. I wonder if they're Choice Band. If we crit the Leaf Blade, maybe? Honestly, I reckon if we crit the Leaf Blade there, we actually may have won this game. Somehow. That's interesting. We'll just... Yeah, no point watching like a bunch of animations. Which I actually think we still need to watch the Landorus on Dynamax for some reason, but anyway. Alright, so we take a loss there, again, just due to my own misplays, unfortunately, but as I say, you live and you learn. I think we had a pretty easy win there if I just kept the speed up. It was really weird to me, like, honestly, that the Tornadus was not Tailwind, it was Icy Wind instead. I mean, it makes sense for the Landorus matchup, I suppose. Let's change the music. Let's go Mustard 2. But yeah, just different, I guess. And I guess the fact that having not played repeatedly for 2 or 3 weeks, I just sort of lost touch with the meta a bit. Alright, Clefairy and Celesteela, Landorus, another Urshifu, Tapu Fini and a regular Zapdos. Makes me a sad boy. Coco is ridiculous here. Zard is also very good outside of Landorus and Fini, really. Again, the Landorus matchup is just a pain. Like a genuine pain. I'm gonna lead Coco Cress. Kartana is also very good here. We bring the Landorus? Or Zard? I guess we bring Zard. So their main option for Tailwind is the Zapdos. They also have, you know, redirection with Clefairy, which is also a pain. So I wonder what their main win con is. Like, is it the Celesteela? Is it the Fini, maybe? Like offensive Carmine Fini, or even a Specs Fini. They actually lead the Landorus Urshi. Okay. Okay, so it's not Scarf Landorus, which we just confirmed because I set up Electric Terrain first. That's actually really, really helpful to know. So do I think it's Sash Urshi? Most likely. Looking at that. Unless it's Sash Zapdos, but I doubt it. So do I want to lose my Crest turn 1? Do I have many other options? Not really. We're gonna Icy Wind and we're gonna Dazzle. I think that's our best option. Is they're gonna Dynamax. It's probably the Landorus, I'm assuming, and it could be, say, Detect on the Urshi and then a Max Quake into Coco. Or they're just going for a Sucker Punch, maybe. I don't know. Or they're Sash and they're gonna live this anyway. Yeah, the Sash. Not a huge surprise. And the question is, they're gonna double into the Cress. Yes, we actually live that because they're not choice banned, which is good. Good to know. Get our Citrus Berry. I doubt that means we live like an Airstream from Landorus, but we'll see. How is our Crest faster than you, sir? That's... I mean, they're Assault Vested, obviously. Like, they took nothing from that Icy Wind, but... Goodness gracious me. Coco goes down here, guaranteed. No Coco in the world's living that. But we took care of the Urshi. Landorus is +1 speed def, but it's also -1 speed, so it's a very slow boy. The Landorus is already out. I think Kartana is our best option. I think. Definitely not Charizard, just because, well, there's a Landorus. Okay, Celesteela, not a huge surprise. So I think in this case, what we want to do is stall out their Dynamax as much as we can. See, I want to Dynamax the Zard. Which means I need to whittle this Landorus down as much as possible. The problem is if it's Flamethrower Celesteela, which it very well could be. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm in a very tough spot. Okay, that's actually really decent damage. And we connect the Icy Wind, which is good. It's doing nothing to that Landorus, but... Maybe I should have Helping Hand Leaf Bladed. Flamethrower? Oh, Knuckle, okay. Ugh. We didn't take that very well. Okay, physical attack boost. Yeah, there's a flamethrower. Okay. So Landorus is at +2 speed def, and it's defense rise in the Celesteela, and it's lefties. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of relying on Icy Wind doing more damage than it was doing. Alright. I'm gonna Icy Wind, gonna G-Max, and I'm gonna Max Guard. Because they're, what, fighting moves, so they're probably Superpower, Rock Slide, Earthquake, or potentially even Earth Power. I've seen some Assault Vest Landorus is using. There might be like U-Turn, potentially. So here's the thing, I feel like the G-Max on the Zard is very obvious. And the question is, do you assume that I bank on a Wildfire doing 50% to an Assault Vest +1 speed def Landorus? That's Dynamaxed. The answer is hell no. Protect on Celesteela is actually pretty nice for me. Do we at least land the Icy Wind? I hope so. Alright, cool. Any damage is good damage. Yep, there's a Rockfall. Okay, Celesteela is back to full health. So we spent all of our Pokemon getting rid of an Urshifu. And getting a Landorus to half health. And we just gotta really hope this KOs. If it doesn't, we're in so much trouble. They could also switch the Landorus out, but I don't know why you would do that. So if this doesn't KO, we're pretty much banking on a Rock Slide miss. Oh my god, really? Oh, that's very depressing. Leech Seed, okay. Oh, it's Rock Tomb, okay. Yikes, man. Okay, well that's Landorus out of the picture at least. See, like here's the guaranteed thing this turn. Celesteela will protect. 100%. It has no reason not to do it. And the problem is that Charizard will go down next turn. So I think we lose this game. Particularly with Tapu Fini. Yeah, we lost too many things to that Landorus. This team has just a horrible Landorus matchup. What's the play? Just want to see how much this does. Yep, Celesteela protects. I assume Fini might protect too, unless it specs. Oh, no protect. Okay. God bless, man. Charizard without solar power just doesn't quite hit as hard as you would want it to. And it's berry. Okay. Good to know. Mostly just wanted to check to see what kind of damage we get off with that kind of thing. They do get a Calm Mind up. But we definitely just can't beat out the Celesteela. It's too thick. It's getting too much HP back with lefties, and what will be Leech Seed on the Charizard plus Leech Seed eventually onto the Cress. I mean, like, I think losing Coco too early was my biggest problem. But also, yeah, this team not having a dedicated answer to Landorus is just, it's killing it. Alright. Let's go from here. But I guess it's just like a good way to showcase like where you can like how to find out what deficiencies your team has. You know, we lost the first game to my player deficiency. And we lost this game just to, I guess, team deficiency. Like I read the Landorus lead. It was just the Landorus plus Urshifu matchup, which we've just run into twice, is a real problem for the team. So we'll probably drop down a tier. Yeah. As I guess we'll keep going. Let's do Calyrex. I think it's Calyrex's theme that's a Diamond and Pearl battle theme, like remixed. Alright, no Urshifu, but there is a Landorus. Okay. So we have the combo of Metagross plus Tapu Lele, we have a Mamoswine plus Torn, and a Zapdos plus Landorus. What's that Metagross answer? Charizard? Same with Mamo, I guess. This is definitely a Charizard game, but we've just got to get Charizard working, I suppose. Two ground types makes Coco a tough ask. I think we have to go Caress. Landorus is very good here. Tita is not bad. Like at all. Let's go Tita and bring Zard. What we might actually try and do in this game is set up Trick Room. To get Tyranitar in and see if we can do some work with Tita. Let's see. I'm not really sure. I'm expecting a Tornadus Mamoswine lead, or Tornadus Landorus, because everybody leads Landorus against this team apparently. Oh, actually seen his Zapdos come out. That's cool. Let's see. So my Intimidate goes first. So they're potentially a Assault Vested Landorus, or we just won the speed tie. Alright, we're just gonna try an Icy Wind here. And just go for Rock Slides. The Zapdos can't have Hidden Power Ice. There's no Dynamax turn 1. That's solid damage even at -1, good lord. We flinch the Zapdos. Landorus is either... it's not Banded. I feel like Banded would have done a lot more. Might be Assault Vest. Okay, there's the Metagross. Okay, we actually land the Ice Wind, which is really good. So here's the thing, I could make the big boy play, Dynamax the Landorus, go for Max Quake, or I can just go for another Rock Slide. Do you Max Steel Spike or do you Ice Punch? Like Max Hailstorm the Landorus? Because I feel like you might even switch out the Zapdos into Landorus. Just depends if you really want to take another Icy Wind. If you're my opponent, you have to assume I'm Scarf. Zapdos does switch. Into Landorus, wow. I should have Icy Winded. Okay, so no Dynamax from our opponent yet. Do connect the Rock Slide. I'm pretty happy just to whittle down a little bit, I think. The Ice Punch was always coming, like I'm not surprised by this. So who do we have in the back? We got T-Tar and Zard. Alright, we're running off the assumption that this is Assault Vest Landorus. Does this KO? I think we know it doesn't, but what can you do, right? Do you switch the Metagross out? Do you... If they Dynamax the Metagross, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I just need them to not Dynamax this Landorus. Okay, we're Dynamaxing first regardless, but I really need this Landorus not to Dynamax. This is so risky. Like, I can't bring out Tyranitar against a Steel type and a Ground type without setting up Trick Room, which maybe I should have done, but anyway. Okay, they didn't Dynamax. Okay. Okay, Metagross protects. Okay, Charizard, I'm gonna really need you to pick up this KO, buddy. Thank you. Oh. Alright. There's a big threat out of the way. And some really nice chip damage on that. So now Zapdos is likely to come out. I think Zapdos and Charizard speed tie, which is depressing to think about. So do you Dynamax Metagross? So you go for Tailwind, Dynamax and Metagross. What do you go for? Or do you Thunderbolt, actually? Maybe you Dynamax the Zapdos. Go for Max Lightning. Oh. Alright, I wasn't expecting this. So I think we have to win a speed tie. I think. And we don't. Lovely. Yikes. So in that case then, if I thought about that play a bit more, the better play was to protect plus Icy Wind, but I suppose in my defense, I kind of expected... I think my expectation was the Metagross to Dynamax and Zapdos to go for Tailwind, and it's Life Orb. Okay. Icy Wind is still nice damage though. Meteor Mash misses, unfortunately. Keeping Crest healthy is going to be really important. Alright, bring in T-Tar. So we definitely just protect T-Tar this turn. And... actually, he's going to Expanding Force. Because between Expanding Force and Sand and Life Orb and Wildfire, it should be a knockout on the Zapdos this turn. Yep. Okay. Kinda, that's a crit. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we called the double up, which is good. Crest is actually faster than the Metagross, which is interesting. I think that's the last turn of Wildfire. Torn comes out, okay. I'm gonna Trick Room. I don't think we live it. Yeah. Let's go either hope he misses the Meteor Mash or... never mind. I should've gone for Icy Wind, man. Damn it. That's unfortunate. I was expecting Tailwind, not Brutal Swing. Oh my god. Alright. We got very lucky there. If you're ever wondering if I ever run a medical set why I run Iron Head over Meteor Mash, this is exactly why. Oh, well, it wasn't lost in a wildfire. Okay. So we win a game we never should have won. And lost. So we lost a game we should have won from misplays, my own. Lost a game that we just had a bad matchup in. And won a game that we, yeah, should not have won. But anyway. I'm going to try and grab one more, see if we can at least go even in the episode. So we'll do four battles this one, I guess, to try and make up for the fact that I've been a bit, well, very inconsistent with uploading Pokemon. I've been tempted to try out just doing like randomizer Nuzlocks and stuff like that, mostly of like say Heart Gold and what have you. So if you guys are interested in seeing a series based on that, let me know down below. Alright. We got another stack attacker, so we got a Trick Room orientated team. Charizard is obscenely good here. But we need to be seriously careful of that stack attacker. Based off the last time we had to verse one. The other thing to be worried about is, say, an Amoonguss stack attacker lead. I need something to one-shot the stack attacker after killing an Amoonguss. I really don't think I have that. I have to leave the Landorus. Crest is pretty good here, and Tita is not amazing. Coco is pretty good. So we desperately need to stop Trick Room going up. So I'm going to try something different, where the last time we played Trick Room, I tried to keep matching the Trick Room, and not being as aggressive as I maybe should have been. I'm also thinking maybe I should have led Crest plus Zard again, gone for Helping Hand, Heat Wave, maybe. Lansorian plus Archidonk. Wait. That Dragapult's Infiltrator. It's not, Clear Body. That's interesting, I want to say. Very interesting. Is my best play to Rock Slide? See, this thing, they could ally switch, right? Which is why I'm Heat Waving and not... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I feel like it's an ally switch plus Trick Room. Okay, no ally switch. Okay, I got the flinch but on the wrong Pokemon. Oh, that's damage. Flinch? Maybe? Citrus? From the looks of it? Or is it a 33% citrus? Hey, double flinch! And that, my friends, is why you run Rock Slide. It is a disgusting move. Yeah, when you don't have Taunt, all you can do is flinch, or one shot. Maybe I probably clicked my moves too quickly there, because I feel like the Dragapult this turn could Dynamax, but... Yeah, we missed the Bronzong. Solid damage on the Dragapult. Ah, okay. Oh, you are kidding me. Alright, well, I guess I got what I deserved though. Because the biggest problem now is Trick Room goes up and Stack Attacker probably comes in. Which is a very big problem. Very, very big problem. Yep. Okay. We have to get a 50-50 right here. Because the... How useful is Charizard? Moongus, Guzzlord, I feel like the Bronzong could go for Ally Switch, that's all. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do this. They're Dynamaxing potentially a Rockfall, I guess, into Charizard? Or a Rockfall into Landorus. And it's either a Helping Hand from Bronzong or a Ally Switch. I didn't want to call the Ally Switch. Alright. Knuckle. Why would you Knuckle in that situation? I mean, I get it, you're a sack attacker, but I'm a Landorus. Okay. I mean, I Knuckled too, but this is 4 times effective. And assuming Heat Wave connects on the Bronzong. Okay, it does. Okay. How about a cheeky little burn? Eh? Eh? No burn? Alright. I'll see myself out. Yeah, it makes me wonder if Max Quake would have KO'd there. I'm not sure. Alright. Got a big Guzzler. I like a good guzzle. I have no idea what that means. Anyway. So we still have Light Screen up. I really don't see a point in protecting Charizard. I'm just going to double into the Stack Attacker. I feel like Landorus goes down this turn, like a Rockfall into something else. Or Steel Spike, I guess. Oh, Big Mama. Big Mama no spaghetti. Please tell me you attack the Charizard. Oh, Big Mama no spaghetti. Let's go, Landorus. Let's go. Alright. Game's not over yet. But that helps. That helps a lot. This Guzzlord could still get out of control though. We really need Trick Room to end, basically. Okay. I think there's 2 more turns of Trick Room. Oh, it's just Guzzlord. Okay, but it's still a problem. Yeah, 2 more turns Trick Room. Gonna Air Slash and this, I guess. I mean, he probably takes out the Landorus. I don't see why he wouldn't. Yeah. So I'm assuming you get a special attack draw increase. Okay, solid damage. Alright. Game is lagging. I hope that's not me. I assume they rage quit, which, like, fair enough. That game was pretty cheesy. I mean, well, at the end of the day, we lived some hits, and I think they didn't pick their targets right, but Rockside flinches, what can you do? Alright, cool. That's going to do us all for this episode, guys. We actually managed to go even, which is good. But yeah, in the next episode, I will be trying to find a new team. I'm thinking of trialing out Rain if I can find it. I haven't played Rain in ages, so hope you're excited for that. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.